Redline Productions proudly presents.
Hey YouTube! Well, today I wanted to show you guys this rather cool looking brand new 2012 Ford Escape. Now I've pretty much showed you guys what a base model looks like in that green one with a stick and what a fully loaded limited looks like. This one is smack right in the middle. It's an XLT 4-wheel drive with the 4-cylinder engine and automatic transmission. This is probably the trim that most buyers choose. This one comes with the 203A upgrade package, which is the highest in the Escape or in the XLT trim line, which basically gives you sync, a moonroof, and heated leather seats. This one looks particularly cool because it actually has the premium or the sport appearance package, which gives you the black spoiler on the roof, those black 17-inch wheels, the black side mirror. It's kind of interesting looking because this car's I like the color. It's the steel blue metallic color. It's a very popular color choice, but it's kind of weird when it's paired with the black spoiler. But Ford has a similar premium sport appearance package on the Fiesta, where it kind of gives you the same blacked out panels and whatnot. But the Escape's surprisingly still a really hot seller despite being in the last year of this generation. I'm pretty much eagerly anticipating the 2013 model, or same with all of my customers. They keep calling about them. We should be getting some later this month. Really looking forward to showing you guys what the 2013 looks like up close and personal. But for those of you who are big fans of the old Escape, I thought you might appreciate this because I really like it. What the premium sport appearance package gives you is the blacked out. Also in the front you get the blacked out headlights and the blacked out grille. So it's a rather nice looking. It makes this car look fresh despite. I don't want to say fresh, but it makes it look, it keeps it looking fresh despite being the last year, because they just introduced this package, I think either it was last year or this year. But it's one interesting fact, those 17-inch wheels are on 225/65s. Surprisingly, when you have the smaller 16s, they're actually on bigger tires on 235/70s. The aspect ratio is a little bit not as wide, but it's kind of interesting. Basically, with the XLT also gives you that 6-way power driver's seat. This leather interior looks pretty nice with this black leather and the steel blue. But despite the fact that this car is more expensive on the sticker versus a CRV, it actually comes out as cheaper because, let me turn the dinger off. Pretty much just standard stuff in here. I'll show you guys a startup. It actually comes out cheaper because right now Ford is offering a $2,500 rebate on Escapes. So if you guys are looking to get a good deal on one, now is definitely the time to do it. It's got a pretty good sound system here. Nothing fancy or anything, but alright, so let's go inside. This XLT kind of gives you this black, or the sport appearance package gives you this black trim. This is usually standard on a limited. I kind of have a love-hate relationship with the trim. I actually like the way it looks when it's clean, but I'm kind of OCD, and you can see that it shows fingerprint marks rather easily. So if you're OCD, I wouldn't recommend having this kind of trim, just because you're going to want to clean it all the time. It's a little bit intimidating at first when you see the center stack. But it's kind of pretty well labeled. You got climate control on this level, and then audio controls on that level, and then your screen's up there. Materials in the Escape have always been my favorite for this generation. Ford's really upping the quality for the next one. You got all hard touch plastics everywhere. The graining's nice on stuff like this. The graining's kind of weird on here. And yeah, the build quality on the new Escape is definitely something that they stress. So I'm really pleased with it. Door panels are all hard plastic here, but it's soft touch right here. Armrest right here is slightly soft touch, and then you got your sync and USB is not in here, but you have a power port in there. That's actually over there. Glove box is not damped, and it's kind of small, so we'll see how Ford upgrades that in the new generation Escape. You do get a power moonroof with this model, so that's something that's really nice that the 203A includes. If you don't want leather, you can just downgrade to the 201A or the 202A, and then there's the 201A. But let me show you guys. The window is actually not automatic up. It's just automatic down on the driver's side. But you kind of got automatic headlights as well on this vehicle on your chip computer. But anyways, there's Ford's 2.5 liter 4-cylinder. It's actually shared with Mazda, and the Fusion has this engine. It makes 171 horsepower in this vehicle, and it gets it up to speed decently well. I mean, it's probably underpowered for my taste. Back seat's pretty good in this car as well. You don't get an armrest here, but the leg room's pretty good, and there's really good headroom despite the fact that there is a sunroof in this vehicle. And the materials are pretty much the same. It's padded right there, but everything's hard touch. And this actually feels like leather, but it's probably not leather. The way the seats fold in the Escape, which takes a little bit more time, is you have to pull on this strap right here and pull that out. So the new Escape, actually, Ford has gotten away with that. And you have to take these headrests out, because these will not go out, will not fall down. So you do have to remove the headrest, but the seats will fold flat when you do that. So Ford did simplify the folding mechanism for the newer model. I'll definitely show you guys when that comes out. One thing that a lot of buyers like about this current Escape is it's got a separate flip-up glass. The new model won't have that. So if you're looking for something like that, the Escape's one of the only ones that give you that. And then cargo space is pretty good back here. The lift-over height's a little bit higher, I think, than what you get in a RAV4, which has the lowest lift-over height, but a lot of people don't like that, the side door hinge of the RAV4. But anyways, let's take you guys on a quick little test drive. I do like the blue instrumentation lighting in here. And if in case I forgot to mention, this car does have a 6-speed automatic transmission. No manual shift mode, just D and L. This is a little bit of old Ford in here, because the new Ford has been switching over a little bit. I mean, right off the bat, I like the high seating position in this vehicle. It's one of the best selling features. It's really easy to drive. This car feels really small. The steering is kind of numb, but it's precise enough. I mean, most buyers in this class, they don't really care for sportiness. I mean, that's partly the reason why this vehicle sells so well. I mean, it's just an easy to live with, easy to drive compact SUV that's very practical. So you can see, for my taste, it's a little underpowered, but for the majority of buyers, keep in mind I have the AC on, that's why it feels a little sluggish right now, but the majority of buyers, this is fine for them. I mean, it's rated about 20 city, 27 highway, which is actually on the low side for the class, but the new Escape with this engine is rated at 22-31, so it's not too bad. And the reason why the new one gets better gas mileage is because this one's it's pretty much like a box, so the new one's more aerodynamic shape helps with gas mileage. But anyways, guys, I thought you might enjoy this overview of this mid-level trim Escape with the Sport Appearance package. If you're in the market for a small SUV and you're looking to get a good deal, I definitely recommend this car, especially with $2,500 rebate, and Ford's offering as low as 0% for up to 5 years. But thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day.
Yeah, here's some legal stuff for you. The views and opinions expressed in the following video may not necessarily reflect those of the title holding automotive dealer or the entity they represent. All videos are filmed with permission by a professional driver on a set course with the collaboration and assistance of local law enforcement authorities. Do not attempt. Logos and brandings of vehicle manufacturers, dealerships, and online social media sites are the sole property of their respective representation used with permission. The To The Redline logo, soundtrack, and web resources, as well as all other associated media, are copyrighted intellectual property of To The Redline LLC. All rights reserved.